Deep inside, we all carry two voices. One whispers, "Who are you kidding?" while the other says, "You can do it." Every day, we choose which voice to listen to. The path to unlimited self-esteem begins with recognizing these voices and making the brave choice to trust in our greatness. Let me tell you something important from the start. You can analyze your problems forever, but until you grab the root of why you don't believe in your own greatness and yank it out completely, nothing will truly change. We make things complicated, but the answer is often simple. Your mission isn't to become a master of suffering, it's to become happy. This isn't about becoming a writer, artist, or any profession. It's about becoming the person you've always wanted to be, someone who deeply values their own life. Those feelings of self-doubt that haunt you, "I am a failure," "I'm not good enough," "I'm a fraud," these are exactly what you need to face. Your talent isn't the question here. It's how you feel about yourself that matters. That's the karma you're dealing with. As Nichiren Daishonin wrote in one of his famous letters, "If one lights a fire for others, one will brighten one's own way." The same is true for self-worth. When you begin to value your own life without needing anyone else's validation, you light up from within. The obstacles in your path aren't punishments. They're the answer to your prayers. They show you exactly what you need to overcome. Think about that for a moment. Every struggle you face is pointing directly to what needs healing within you. When you embrace this truth, suffering transforms into opportunity. Your heart knows the way forward. When Nichiren Daishonin created the Gohonzon, he was already chanting from the greatness within him, from his enlightened state. He made this gift for all of humanity, so everyone could find relief from suffering. When you sit and chant, bring that same reverence to your own life. Your life deserves the same reverence as the Daishonin's life. There is no difference in the Buddha nature that exists within you both. What would happen if you committed to chanting for just 2 weeks with one focus? Becoming a person of unlimited self-esteem. Imagine truly appreciating every aspect of your life. Your flaws, your victories, your defeats, your unique talents, everything that makes you who you are. Everything would change. The Lotus Sutra teaches us that all living beings can attain Buddhahood. This isn't just a nice saying. It's the truth about you, right now. Let go of the past garbage that weighs you down. It only makes you feel powerless. From today forward, focus on being that person of unlimited self-esteem. Appreciate everything about your life, especially the things that make you unique. All your suffering, problems, and heartaches are actually the raw materials you need to inspire others. They're not punishments, they're preparation. Gautama Buddha taught that. You yourself must strive. The Buddhas only show the way. The path is yours to walk, but you already have everything you need for the journey. When you first begin chanting this way, don't be surprised if negative feelings bubble up. Old painful thoughts might surface. This is good. We attract what matches our life condition. As you chant to feel joy about your worth, the old feelings that don't match must come up to be released. This is how transformation works. As one ancient Buddhist text explains, the lotus flower blooms in muddy water, but remains pure and undefiled. Your Buddha nature is like that lotus perfect, even amid life's messiness. Your inability to do what you set out to do comes from a deep feeling that you're not good enough, that you don't have what it takes. But this is just an illusion. You must reach the place where you recognize your inherent greatness. Then, everything transforms. When facing the Gohonzon, say to yourself, "I am going to praise my wonderful life today." Nichiren wrote, "When deluded, one is called an ordinary being, but when enlightened, one is called a Buddha." The only difference is recognizing what's already there. Many people think of prayer as asking something outside themselves for help. But in this practice, your voice itself is the mystic law in action. The law isn't outside of you. When good things come to your life, you created them. You must awaken to your greatness and value your own life. Your life condition is no different from the enlightened life embodied in the Gohonzon. Think about how a beautiful painting makes you feel something deep inside, or how a powerful book touches your heart. In the same way, we must bring forth the Buddha nature from our own lives. It's already there. The Gohonzon is simply the perfect tool to help bring out that strength, joy, and vibrant life condition. Then, you take that energy to the world and change your environment. We're not just chanting for material things like houses, cars, or relationships. We're chanting to raise our life condition to attract happiness naturally. Every day when you chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, consciously call forth your Buddha nature. Rise above the tendency to doubt yourself or think you don't deserve good fortune. When sitting before the Gohonzon, never beg, scream, or berate it. Instead, believe in your greatness and manifest the extraordinary side of you. The Gohonzon isn't separate from you. It's a mirror reflecting your true nature. As Nichiren Daishonin taught, the Gohonzon is found only within the mortal flesh of ordinary people. Never slander your own life by thinking you're unworthy. The doubt you feel is actually necessary. It gives you the opportunity to prove to yourself, I am a Buddha. I will fulfill every one of my dreams. We already possess something incredible, our Buddha nature, but often don't believe we deserve the million-dollar happiness it brings. Trust that your prayer is the absolute means to transform your life. Faith and trust are essential. Chant with the expectation that your wildest dreams will be fulfilled beyond imagination. In his letter on attaining Buddhahood, Nichiren Daishonin explained that to free ourselves from suffering and attain absolute happiness, we need to awaken to the mystic truth that has always been within us. That truth is Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. That truth is, I am a Buddha. You already have everything you need for happiness. The process is simple but requires commitment. First, recognize the negative patterns that have kept your self-esteem low. These might come from childhood experiences, past failures, or messages you receive from others. Don't judge these patterns. Just see them clearly. As the Buddha said, to understand everything is to forgive everything. Understanding your patterns is the first step to changing them. Next, make a firm decision to value yourself. This isn't arrogance, it's honesty about your true nature. Every morning, look in the mirror and say, I am a person of unlimited self-esteem. Feel those words in your body. At first, it might feel uncomfortable or even false. That's normal. Keep doing it anyway. The ancient text Dhammapada says, what we think, we become. Your thoughts are creating your reality. When you chant, focus on appreciating your life exactly as it is now. Not as you wish it would be, but as it actually is, with all its messiness and beauty. This acceptance is powerful. Nichiren wrote, winter always turns to spring. Trust in this natural cycle of growth in your life too. The challenges you face today are creating the strength you'll need tomorrow. Practice seeing obstacles as opportunities. When something difficult happens, ask yourself, what is this teaching me? How is this helping me grow? This shift in perspective changes everything. Instead of being a victim of circumstances, you become a student of life. Every experience has something valuable to teach you about yourself. Remember that your self-esteem isn't dependent on what you do or achieve. It comes from recognizing who you already are. As Nichiren Daishonin taught, the Buddha is the common mortal. The common mortal is the Buddha. There's no separation between your ordinary self and your Buddha nature. They're the same thing seen from different perspectives. Take time each day to appreciate your unique qualities. What makes you different from everyone else? What experiences have shaped you? What strengths have you developed? Even your weaknesses and struggles have helped create the unique person you are. Nothing about you is a mistake. The Lotus Sutra teaches that every person is a unique manifestation of the universal law, perfect in their own way. Practice speaking kindly to yourself. Notice how you talk to yourself in your mind. Would you speak that way to someone you love? If not, change your inner dialogue. When you make a mistake, don't beat yourself up. Instead say, I'm learning and growing. Nichiren wrote, regard your service to your teacher as more important than your service to your parents. In this case, you are both the teacher and the student. Treat yourself with the same respect you would give to a revered teacher. Take action from a place of self-worth, not self-doubt. When you value yourself, your actions flow from confidence rather than fear. You make better decisions. You attract better opportunities. You create more success. This is how unlimited self-esteem transforms every area of your life. As the Buddha taught, your actions are your only true belongings. Share your growth with others. As your self-esteem increases, you'll naturally want to help others develop theirs too. Nichiren Daishonin wrote, if you light a lamp for another, your own way will be lit. When you help others recognize their Buddha nature, your own awareness deepens. This creates a beautiful cycle of growth that extends far beyond yourself. Remember that developing unlimited self-esteem is a daily practice, not a one-time achievement. Some days will be easier than others. Some days you'll feel your Buddha nature shining brightly, while other days the clouds of doubt will seem heavy. This is normal, just keep practicing. As Nichiren taught, strengthen your faith day by day and month after month. Consistency is more important than perfection. Listen to the stories of others who have transformed their self-esteem. Throughout history, countless people have made this journey from self-doubt to self-worth. Their experiences can inspire and guide you. The Buddha himself started as a confused prince before becoming enlightened. Nichiren faced persecution and exile but maintained unshakable faith in the mystic law. Their examples show what's possible for you too. Trust the process of your own unfolding. Just as a lotus flower doesn't bloom overnight, your unlimited self-esteem will develop gradually. Be patient with yourself. Enjoy each step of the journey. Nichiren wrote, "The journey from Kamakura to Kyoto takes 12 days. If you travel for 11 but stop with only 1 day remaining, how can you admire the moon over the capital? Keep going until you reach the fullness of your Buddha nature. Create daily rituals that reinforce your worth. Perhaps it's morning chanting, writing in a gratitude journal, or taking time for self-care. These practices might seem small, but they add up to major transformation over time. As one Buddhist teaching explains, just as treasures are uncovered from the earth, so virtue appears from good deeds, and wisdom appears from a pure and peaceful mind. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. Everyone makes them. They're part of being human. The Buddha taught that holding on to past regrets is like holding a hot coal in your hand. You're the one who gets burned. Release the past so you can fully embrace the present. Nichiren wrote, "The wise man may be the fool in the previous lifetime, and the fool may be the wise man in the previous lifetime. We're all evolving together. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it seems. Notice when you speak up for yourself, set a healthy boundary, or simply feel good about who you are. These moments matter. They're evidence of your growing self-esteem. As the ancient texts say, drop by drop is the water pot filled." Each positive thought and action fills your self-esteem bit by bit until it overflows. Through consistent practice and deep faith in your Buddha nature, you will become a person of unlimited self-esteem. The world needs your light. It needs your unique gifts. It needs the Buddha nature only you can express in your particular way. As Nichiren Daishonin reminded us, a sword is useless in the hands of a coward. Have the courage to wield your unlimited self-esteem for the benefit of all. Trust that your life has immeasurable value. Trust that you are already a Buddha, whether you feel like it today or not. Trust that as you chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo with sincere heart, your true nature will reveal itself more and more clearly. The path to unlimited self-esteem isn't about becoming someone new. It's about awakening to who you've been all along.